And here we are partway through the cutscene, and we're going to try something different this time.
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
And this time we're going to use it.
What are you doing? Dad. She is nearly here. What have you done? What did you swallow? What is this? Looks like God didn't make it. Stop! God is... Claudia! Lessa, you cannot kill God. I will burn God. If you can't do it, Lessa, I will. Claudia!
And may I take this moment as an opportunity to be the first person here to say ew?
I was going to say, actually, it reminds me of Siren Blood Curse, which has a very similar thing. Where, spoilers a bit if you haven't seen it, but the whole problem at the very beginning of the game is that the little girl eats the dead thing that's just not supposed to. Is it the dead god?
Does she?
And then becomes the cult lady later in Red.
Oh, okay.
It's very similar, because it's made by some of the same people, isn't it? I didn't know if you'd realised.
Yes, you can explore the rest of the room here, but there's no text, I don't think, on any of the pictures. I think it really is just window dressing for the next stage.
If you can just look at them.
Lovely old film filter there, I think. This is God. Another thing I was reminded a little of in that cutscene was, oh goodness grief, was Aliens, where she goes, shut your mouth, you stinking whatever. Shan't repeat it here.
Yes.
Yeah, trick here is when it leans forward, which it hasn't done yet. There we go. Shoot it in the head. And that's how you do this bit. And we're going to avoid these flames and what have you. But I think this, the music, the scene, the weird sort of spikiness, kind of works.
Yeah, it's really strange. Because I think you're sort of supposed to assume that her head is what Alessa looked like, or sort of what we remember from the first one, but it's sort of strange and corrupted.
It certainly looks more like Heather and less like Claudia, which makes sense if it's kind of birthed. I get the sneaking suspicion we're going to run out of resources and have to retry this. It's not the easiest boss in the world, I think. There is a certain pattern to it, but obviously with our player experiencing this for the first time, it's probably quite hard to spot. So we'll see how we go on. And if we do meet our early demise, we can work something out.
So I was going to say, we seem to get flames on the outside and then flames in the middle.
Yeah, the flames are very much like Trailer Park Girls.
Around the outside, around the outside.
Yeah.
And we seem to want to not get too close, otherwise she'll swipe at us.
Actually hang back quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, probably safer.
I find it really weird that she has her head sort of stuck in the metal surrounding the... At least I assume it's metal.
Well, it's kind of been placed there by Valtiel in the cutscene.
Yes, he's a sort of caretaker figure, in a sense. So we're getting a hit in, but we're not quite getting out of the way quick enough, I think, here. Do also have a submachine gun, perhaps we could...
If anything, actually, it sort of wants you to be patient.
Yeah, you have to wait for the right opportunity. Nearly. And yes, I think the idea behind the god is that it's incomplete, which is why it seems to have a bone structure, but not quite.
It's not all that.
Everything there. And once again, we've got the similar sort of situation we had in Silent Hill 1, where the god was supposed to be born, but something went wrong with the red liquid, which I'm not going to try and pronounce, and then we end up with an incomplete sort of demonic version of it. It's mighty tricksy.
Yes, I think the idea is we have to shoot it and run as quickly as we can.
It's quite difficult, but yes, you can sort of time it so that you can shoot it and then dodge. Or even doge.
It's got weird hands sort of curling in.
the way Claudia's dress is left there as well.
Yeah. It's not even like she's in it, it's like she's vanished or been pulled out of it.
Also quite like the piano in the sort of boss music as well. Now she's doing 2 waves, which means that we're slightly further in the progression of the boss. It doesn't quite get as insane as if you've played Legacy of Kain Defiance, the last boss, and that gets a bit mental after you've progressed to a certain stage. I think this is the last stage of the Silent Hill 3 boss.
Hopefully. Yes, I'm not really sure what's going on with this sort of scene.
I still suspect actually we're not going to make it this time because I think we're completely out of healing items. But we'll see.
Yeah, we are.
If only we could eat all that jerky.
I'm assuming melee weapons would not be a good idea.
Actually, one of the... there are post-game rewards in this, quite a few of them, and you can only get one set of the post-game rewards if you kill it with melee weapons, I believe. Or there's something involving using melee weapons more than that. I've killed it with the katana. No, it wasn't easy.
No.
And I had a lot more healing items. Guns are definitely the way to go if you want to take as little damage as possible. I think the reason he switched to this gun is because you can move and shoot at the same time.
I can see that. Yeah, that's a better idea.
So perhaps it is a good idea. Ah, she's just cheating now.
Careful how far you're running there.
But as usual in Silent Hill, the bosses are really weird.
Yes, so symbolism and weird stuff.
I think we still got gotted there slightly, but we're still alive.